Back again to PlayWithPeter, that is gross. Gross indeed. Welcome back to The Witcher 3. As you can see, my face is on the stupid video because I'm an original person who comes up with really great ideas on my own, like putting my face on the video just so you can see what I'm feeling. I don't know, I was just kind of thinking of it and I thought, you know what, nobody else does this. I should do it. It's a completely new thing. I think it's gonna take off on YouTube. Putting your face on your Let's Plays.
No passage.
No passage.
Is the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city.
Well, why aren't you supposed to let people into this city? That's how a city works. I mean, people have to bring in supplies and bread and stuff. I know you're not growing corn in there. What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
A normal pass, sir.
How should I know? I'm a lowly
That doesn't make sense. Like, we need categories of our passes. We need to understand what on earth we're talking about here with the passes. That is not a proper answer to the question. What kind of horse do you ride? Oh, it's a normal horse. What kind of haircut you got? No, it's a normal haircut. What kind of steak you like? Normal steak. What does that even mean? Doesn't mean anything. Who's restricted access to the city? Sir? The king himself, eh?
Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over.
Ah, piss. Right. Nobody wants piss around. It's definitely not a class thing, like a class war or anything. He definitely doesn't just hate poor people or anything. Oh, by the way, got a pass. Ha 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 ha. Joke's on you. Yeah, have a look. It's a pass. It's definitely... It's a normal pass. It's pretty normal. It doesn't have a thing.
They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and say he's not good at his job. At all.
Come through.
Cause, like, if that's like going through, like... Let's say you come through from Mexico or Canada into the United States. You show them your passport to go through, and they're like, well, doesn't have a stamp or any of the required stuff in it. Yeah, you can come through anyway. And then you plant a dirty bomb, an IED somewhere. Because that's what happens when you're an unauthorized person in America. You're definitely a terrorist, and not statistically all the white people in America much more likely to do that. No, it's the foreigners. It's actually statistically white people. So we're trying to find the Baron's daughter. That's what we're here for. There's this thing, the board. I think I'll grab everything off of that really quick. We can deal with it later, if we even deal with it. I may do it on my own. I'm not definitely recording everything in this game. I have passed an enchanting art. I've passed one of these things before. I don't need to have this. I do not need to have this told to me. I understand. I've used one, as a matter of fact. I'm positive. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. That's a frickin' rock. That's not enchanting any armor. You're just like wearing it down or shining it or something. That's definitely not magic of any sort. It's a friggin' wheel. Map says go in here. Just waiting. Ah, I finally found her. It's the Baron's daughter.
Brother said I'd find her here.
Oh wait, no. It's a guy that looks exactly like that other guy that told me to come here. Or something. Yeah. Do that. I definitely am not just a weird dude that walked into your house and asked where somebody was. Hey, cat. What do you do around here? Nothing, probably. That's what I'd guess. Yeah, it seems like you're pretty much agreeing with me on that one. Geralt, weirdly confused by the cat.
My father sent you.
Oh, My Chemical Romance fan. Nice.
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
So,
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia.
yeah. I didn't want to stick around Dad's house anymore, so I left. and fuck him, cause fucking fuck. He's worried about you though. He's a father.
But he's worried about you.
He's a big piece of shit, but
I have
he is a
right.
father.
Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug.
Yes, I am a hired thug. I am going to take your money and then make you go back to your father. He cares about you both. You're right, he's a jackass. What am I supposed to say here? He is a jackass, but I don't really... Yeah, I'll probably
You're
just
right.
go with that.
Your father's a jackass.
Glad we agree. But in that case, why are you helping him?
Oh, I don't know.
You knew
Probably,
something about someone
stuff.
close to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style.
Yeah, it is. He's a stylish fellow, too. Just like you are. Great haircut. I don't know. Let's hear your side of the story.
Before
I think
agreed
that's
to live with you,
probably
your father
a good
told
way
me
to
his
start
version
here.
of events.
Because he's told me his side of it.
It's dull as life.
Oh, you left because it's dull there. That makes sense. What else would a scene kid do? But just, it's so boring around here. Nothing ever happens around here. I need to get out of this town. I'm surprised that hair isn't, like, more extreme, to be honest with you. Because that's extremely stupid. Because if we were kind of just talking about it, but your father's a jackass, and in jackass I kind of meant like he beats people, like his family, up. But no, you're bored. I understand. That's a good reason to leave, not the abuse. Why'd your mother miscarry? What an obvious question. Thank you, Geralt, for that one.
He shoved her, she fell.
He shoved her, she fell. Yes, that makes sense.
Blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the charge.
Yeah,
Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
Yeah,
She didn't want
that's
the
terrible. It's not
She'd
nice.
sooner cut open her guts than bear another child from his
Should write a song about it. That was such a dick thing to say. What happened to your mother, though?
Had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river.
Almost fell off the horse, eh?
Out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
It sounds kind of like you should like 70s metal music instead of My Chemical Romance. But, you know, that's just judging by the content of your story. It sounds like Misty Mountain Hop might be something that you'd be into. It's a Led Zeppelin song. About 90% of their songs have something to do with The Hobbit, so maybe try that? You might find what you're looking for, I don't know.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
Good, that's a good idea. Find your mother.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone.
Okay, so you've built a foundation there, you have no idea what the F you're doing.
These friends.
That's a good thing to know.
No secret.
Head of a church, priest that helped you, brave men that'll,
Righteous.
No, that doesn't sound like a bunch of people waiting to take advantage of a young person. No. Naivety is definitely not a tool of theirs. At all. I'll bet you anything that they will be really good to you during that endeavor.
What about your
What about the father? Yeah.
Oh, him. I don't care.
Oh, you've forgotten it all. So boring that you forgot about it. Yet you were able to talk about it. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not just a monster slayer. I don't know. Witchers kind of do a lot of stuff. I don't need to explain myself to you. I'm good at tracking things down. Yes, I am. And you're good at having an underbite. A really bad one, actually.
Glad you know who I am. yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania.
Yes, I have heard of you.
I'm certain
I don't know why you needed to introduce yourself holding up your hand like this, as if you were performing Shakespeare or something, though, because it wasn't that impressive.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Yeah, you're damn right she can make her own decisions.
noble.
They're not going to be good ones, because you can see her hair too, right? I'm not the only one that can see that.
Church of the Eternal Fire, thank you. So the Baron hired a
Yeah.
witcher to find his daughter.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
Interesting.
witchers are good at finding stuff? Baron's desperate.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Desperate and pitiful and lame.
I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity, stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples.
I don't know, Geralt seems to have a real husky voice, but he's a fairly emotional guy. Where will you take her?
Take her.
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing
Not interested in who he is, obviously.
When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding a
Oh,
mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to
so
do
this is like a religious
Clara.
scene kid, so we're definitely dealing with the straight edge person here. That's a good one.
Tell him
I gotta go back and tell the Baron that his daughter's possibly the most annoying person I've met in the game yet. Oh, Baron, I found out why she left. Turns out you're pretty boring. You joking? That's so stupid. I mean, if there's anything that he's not, it's boring. Like, there's 100 other reasons not to hang around there. But boring is that. Why'd you leave? Oh, it's so boring in Velen. Ugh. How could anybody hang around there? Meanwhile, frickin' wife of the Baron miscarries because of a boring event that went down, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of the classic, like, annoying, like, typical family dynamic of that type of kid and parent. Like, awful dad. Mother's probably not that present. Kid is, well, out. Doing stuff. Cool things, obviously. Very cool things. Things that are likely considered to be dangerous by the parents, but, alright. So let's see what the Baron has to say about this. He's obviously probably going to be at least happy to know that she's alright, but pissed off at me because I didn't drag her back here. But I'll just go ahead and say this. Once they start dressing and acting like that, you can't control them. They're their own person. Even though they may not know everything, but they think they know everything, you can't do anything. I think. I don't know. I don't have any kids that are that age. I have one baby. He's definitely not old enough to act like that. Or dress like that. Hey, so I've made my way into the Baron's bedroom by accident. I followed the thing that told me where to find him, but ended up here instead. That is an awful bedspread. I really don't like that. Reading something, too. Reading something that I cannot steal. Unfortunately. I'd like to, though. That would be good. Can't steal anything in here, it seems like. Okay, so he should be right here, but he's not. I'm standing literally in the place that it says that he is. So I wonder... Oh, there's something that... A little letter to Tamara. Let's see what this turd burglar said to her. That's not the right screen. Inventory. Not world map, inventory. I am incompetent. Every day it becomes more and more obvious. Usable items. Maybe it's in usable items. Beware of trolls. Yes, I can use a piece of paper that says that. Believe me, I don't know to look out for trolls. Paper. Alright, I don't know where this thing is. Is that it? Letter of safe conduct? No, it's not. Alright, well, I'm not going to spend my time on that. Your time as well. Oh, loot, loot, loot. Oh, nice. Stuff. Alright, let's go back downstairs. Through here. Baron's probably in here. There he is. There you are, Baron. I found you. I used my Witcher senses. He wasn't in this room, so he was in that room. I came all the way back here from Oxenfurt. Let's play Gwent. I gave your daughter the doll. Like, okay. Gave her the doll.
How'd she react?
Well, she took it, and she bit its head off. She didn't do that. She just threw it away.
Gods, I hoped, despite all.
What? Like Ozzy, yeah. Very much like Ozzy.
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob?
She probably doesn't think that Ozzy's really that big of a deal, to be honest. He's really old, and that's not a quality that that type of person likes. I guarantee when Geralt walked in, she was like, ugh, who is this? Some old guy. I don't want to know any of that crap. So, investigate all remaining leads in Velen and find the Baron's wife. So I don't get any more Ciri story. That's not cool, Baron. I should have gotten something for guaranteeing that your daughter's all right.
Well, bring out the game.
Didn't though.
Well, guess you'll just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can't carry on with Baron's wife. It links into how to start.
Right.
I spent ages trying to figure out where she was. Part of a different. And I just wanted to let you know she tried to.
Right. What I'm probably gonna do is just stop the video here though, because it's been long enough. I'm gonna go outside and I'll cut it to be outside. So that's gonna be all for now. Geralt relayed the information. Next video I have to figure out what on earth to do to find the Baron's wife. And that'll be pretty great, right? You'll come back, you'll watch that, you'll go, yeah, Geralt, he's a stand-up guy. Trying to do things and calling the Baron a jackass, because he is. Anyway, if you could click the like button, I'd greatly appreciate that. It obviously helps me. Subscribe to this channel as well. Play with Peter. Come back tomorrow. YouTube.com/PlayWithPeter. I will have uploaded another video or two by then, hopefully. I say hopefully because I don't know what time you intend to go there. If it is indeed like a really early hour, I sincerely doubt I will have gotten to it at that point. So maybe try the afternoon. I will see you next time. My name is Peter Coffin. Watch me often.